Okay, this video is about tool storage, tool organization. Some of you may already know I like to shadow toolboxes. I shadowed some of mine, some of my buddies, and I like doing it. I think it makes the box look a lot better. The main problems with it is that it's expensive if you have someone else do it for you. Even if you do it yourself, it does get costly. One of the second problems is it is expensive, you have an investment in it, but then if you get a new tool or you want to reorganize, you're limited to the way you cut your drawers out. So another way that foam limits you in your boxes is actually how close you can space the tools together. Because the closer you space tools together, the flimsier this foam piece gets. It just starts to wear out, especially if you have heavy tools and you're opening and closing your drawer. A lot of times the foam is so flimsy it doesn't even hold up. And you can solve that problem by actually gluing a solid piece to this piece, but that doubles the cost per drawer. So today I've come up with, well, I think I've come up with a new idea to shadow a toolbox. It's a little bit easier, but will look a lot better, I hope, and that's what today's video is going to be about. So today the goal of my project is I'm actually going to try to use plaster to set up a mold so that when you push your tool down into the plaster it makes an indentation. So I've decided to do all my ratchets, and I just kind of threw them in there, and this is the width of the drawer, so now I'm going to start spacing them out how I want them and take out what I don't want. Okay, I got everything set up in the drawer how I want it, so you definitely want to keep a mental picture of it. You can arrange your drawer literally however you want to, and you can put these a lot closer together. If you try to do this with foam, it'd be really flimsy. Every time you open and close your drawer, a lot of these big tools would probably be out of place unless you did 2 layers deep, which just costs more. So what I'm going to do is start with my big 1/2-inch drive, going down to 3/8. As some of y'all know what these are, you're probably laughing because I have the knuckle busters here. I got a couple of 1/4 inch, some speed handles up there. I got this for doing taps and dies, and I got a T-bar there, and then some 1/4 inch drive tools in here. I just put them in there because they're 1/4 inch. I've got my pass-through socket sets. This is my scratch it that I made. I'll talk more about that in another video. But and then, like I said, I had a lot of extras. So before I add my plaster pairs, because after you add it, it starts to set fairly quickly, I'm just going to put in about half this bottle of white glue, because this is only going to be half of the thickness of our final mold. You do want to take this off because you want it to dry this year. I mean, even though it is actually getting really hard just by itself. And also when we take it off, we're going to see how much this is going to require sanding. Automatic light here. And it works. So here's the finished product. Attempt number 1. But one of the things that happened was this stuff set way quicker than I thought it would. The first tools that I put in was these two, and it was still really wet, still almost like liquid. And between there, it just is really smooth. And then as you go down the line, it kind of gets worse, and then it kind of got choppy. And a lot of that was from the putting plastic all the way across. So the next time I'm going to try to figure out how to keep that down. So here's the finished product. First attempt, still rough. I mean, it definitely does what you want it to do. Now, there's no color coordination yet. I'm gonna figure out how to do that. But I mean, when you take a tool out, it definitely leaves. You can definitely tell there's a tool missing that needs to go back.